given Tavlin here a sizable project, and these are the kinds of projects that you start and you wish you had never started. So you have to really persevere here to get through it to make it look good when you're done. What we started with in this bed was a piece of plywood that had been drenched in water so many times that it was starting to rot, and you can't really tell much about it, but here it is. It wouldn't even make a good ping pong table now, I don't think, would it? So we pulled that out, and our original intention was we're not wanting to do a high quality bed here with slats and oak and stain, so we were going to do some, and we're still going to do that. We're going to use 1x8s that are pressure treated, so they'll stand up in the weather if he has to leave it outside. And we're going to leave a gap between them so the water will drain if it's sitting outside. And ultimately, we're going to replace this bed, stain it, put some sealer on it. And it'll look pretty nice, but it won't be like the last job she did. She's already disappointed she can't put all kinds of stain on this to make it look gorgeous. So now, the first thing we ran into when we started putting this in here was that the wood wouldn't lay flat. There's a little hump right here in the wheel well that they had cut out for right here on this piece of plywood right here. And we put it on our wood, and I didn't think it looked very good, did you? So we decided that we would raise this up some. So the next thing we did was put some 1x4s across here to raise it up high enough so that these pieces of lumber will clear the wheel well and lay flat. Now, of course, the next thing that showed up was that at the back right here, we're going to be a little bit high. That would normally end up being flush with this piece right here. So we're going to make a little cap to go over that to kind of finish it out and make it look right. So what Tavlin's doing at this point is screwing down these 1x4s all the way across to get them in there leveled and to raise the wood bed up a little bit so it'll fit flush. And then we're going to come back and, of course, this wood's all warped and we're going to have to wedge it over and get it flattened out. We're going to put one on each side, and then we're going to gap out between them to make sure that we've got it just exactly right where it looks good. And it should turn out pretty good. After that, we're going to put a little bit of sealer, a little stain on it, and we'll make Tavlin smile again because she'll be happy she did what she did. I'm Barry Wilson with Wilson Auto Repair. If you want to see some more of these jobs, go to my website, wilsonauto.com. We'd appreciate it if you subscribe to our YouTube site. We also have a blog that you're going to go through to our website and see other articles like this or articles we've written about how to do stuff. So this is kind of a new feature that we're doing right here. This is how-to projects. It's things that we do, we'll probably not do again for a long time. And it takes a little bit of thinking to get there. And it's kind of a lot of fun to try to figure out how to do this and make it look good when we're all done. So we're going to continue to do the how-to projects and provide you with some information on ways that we do things, how we think things through, and maybe help you a little bit with regard to something that might maybe stump you as you're working on your car. Nothing like watching somebody else work. Here we are with a brand new set of panels in the bed of this pickup, and spent a couple of days here getting the old piece out, but now we've lined all these up. We put some bracing underneath it. We've screwed them all in, and now we are staining it so it will look nice and complement the age of this truck. After we do this, then we'll put a clear coat over this and it should be ready to go home. This is not really expensive wood, so you can do this at home. This is just pressure treated lumber from Home Depot or Lowe's that we used. They're 1x8s or 1x6s, aren't they? 1x6.
These are 1x6.
Yeah, 1x6. And we spaced them all out. Now the way we did this was we put these inside pieces in first, and then we started working from one side to the other towards the middle with some paint sticks. And when we figured out what our gap was, we wrapped a little tape around the paint sticks to make sure that we got it exactly right. And we came out pretty close on this. We're a little bit big in the middle, but you know, for what we're doing here, it's not an exact thing, and we don't have steel strips to go over the holes there. So it has to be what it is, but it looks great. We get the stain on there, get a little clear coat on there, and it'll make this truck look a lot better than it did before. I'm Barry Wilson at Wilson Auto Repair. Go to my website, wilsonauto.com, or subscribe on the YouTube channel. We'd appreciate that. We're here to help you. We're here to give you some ideas on how to work on your car or your truck and make it better, and I hope that you learned something from this.